today we're going to be starting the MATHCOUNTS Toolbox series, which is basically everything that you need to do well in MATHCOUNTS, as well as do well in many different competition math for middle school. So let's get into it. So this is your memorization. So the first video is going to be on the memorization list, which is basically the things that you need to have memorized to do well in MATHCOUNTS. So the first thing is that you need to know prime numbers, and you need to know the prime numbers all the way from 2 to, or I should say the prime numbers between 1 to 100, but it's always good to know more to like 150. So prime numbers you'd say are like 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, 13, 17, 19, 23, 29. Then you have 31, 37, 41, 43, 47, 53, 59, 61, 67, 71, 73, 79, 83, 89, and 97. So those are the main ones that you need to know. And it's also good to know about different things about the prime number table. So for example, the prime number table is like 3, 5, 7, and then you have like 11, 13, 17, and 19 here, and then you have 23 and 29. So it's like basically like that. So you should know different patterns, like you should know like some things they call it twin primes, which are primes that are basically like you could say like 11 and 13, which are 2 apart. So that's what you should know for prime numbers. And also the next thing that you need to know is the fraction to decimal to percent conversions. Like for example, you should know that 1/2 is 0.5, and that's 50%. 1/3 is 0.3 repeating, and that's equal to 33.3 repeating percent. So I won't say all of the fractions here, but I'll post it in the description so you can see. And the next thing that you should know is basically perfect squares and cubes. So you should know the perfect squares. Let me just write it down. You should know the perfect squares from 1 squared all the way to 25 squared. But as I said before, it's good to know more. Like I recommend saying 1 squared to 40 squared. And also for cubes, you should know at least 1 cubed to 12 cubed. As I said before, it's good to know more, like 20 cubed. But okay, let's move on to the next thing on our list, which is the last one that you should have memorized, which are square roots. And you should also memorize some of the cube roots. What I mean by square roots is not perfect square roots. It's easy to know whether perfect squares, but it's not easy to know what the decimal approximation of it is. For example, we know that square root of 1 is equal to 1. You need to know that square root of 2 is about 1.414. Sorry about that. 1.414, and that repeats. Square root of 3 is equal to 1.732. Square root of 4 is equal to 2. Square root of, I won't list all of them, but you get the idea, right? Because you get that you should memorize the square root of 1 to the square root of 10, because that's kind of important, as you say, because for example, if a problem asks you to round to the nearest 10 or round to the nearest 100, you need to know what the square root is to be able to round. So these are the things that you should know, the memorization list that you should know and memorize for math counts and any other math competition for middle school. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.